Hey cousins, welcome to another video from Loving Every Stitch by Ruby Baby. I'm Ruby Baby, and in this video I just want to come on and say hey to you all and show you some things that I've made. First I want to say welcome everybody. Thank you for taking some time to check in with me, see what I'm making, and just giving me your time in general. I wanted to pop on because I've made so many things and I've been dying to share them with you. And I really just haven't been able to finagle time to really sit and record. And so, it's been a little challenging, but I'm really pressed to be able to share with you all and, get some inspiration and hope you like the inspiration that I'm giving you. So in this video, I'm primarily going to show you hats that I've been working on. I've been on like a color work kick. All I want to do is projects that have some type of color work that's going along with it. So the first thing I want to show you guys, I dabbled into mosaic crocheting, which is one of the one of the techniques that I've been wanting to conquer in crochet, and I found a good and easy pattern, and it is the mosaic is, oh man, why do I forget these things? I'm gonna put all I was supposed to have this stuff written down, and of course I lost my notebook, so I didn't want to spend more time looking for my notebook. So I will put the information about every pattern that I show, either on the screen or in the description box. So if you're interested in trying it for yourself, you can do that. But anyway, this is my very first time doing mosaic, and I'm so excited. So here's the first one that I did, the first hat that I've done in mosaic, and it's a simple pattern. And I'm gonna say something about mosaic and conquering your fears when something looks intimidating or too detailed or whatever. But I'm gonna simply say, take it stitch by stitch, take it row by row. I'm trying to remember, and this was also a chart pattern. It was not, I'm trying to remember if it was a written pattern. It's been so long since I made this hat. I've been dying to share it with you. I just haven't had a chance to share it with you guys. But I think it was it might be written out in words, but I believe it also came with a graph, so like symbol craft. So it could be a flip up hat like this. Me, I roll it and have it like cocked to the side a little bit. But this is my first mosaic hat, and I made this with the I Love This yarn. The color is the Painted Canyon, and the gray is like a marled what was it called? Hold on, I think I got some right here. It was the Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn print, in it's called Nocturnal, but it's the print yarn. So I made this hat, and then I said, okay, so I really like how that pattern turned out, so let me see what it would look like in the reverse and do like the color as the primary color, and the primary the solid being the accent color. And this is how that one turned out. I kind of like the first one better, but who's to say if I had a different color combination or what have you, how that would turn out. But this is nice too. I like this one too, but I think I still like this one better. So, but yeah, this is my first mosaic pattern that I've tried. And like I said, I will definitely put that information for you down below. So that's my first set. And speaking of color work, I've been working a little bit behind the scenes. I've decided that I would, as I'm inspired and as I, you know, come up with ideas and things like that, I would just kind of move forward and do what I can do with the time that I have. Because although I may not have a lot of time to record, it's just because, you know, you're looking for a time that's quiet, and, you know, I have children, and, you know, I'm looking for a time when I didn't work long hours and I don't come home super tired and things like that. So, you know, it's always like an opportune time to make videos and things like that. But I've decided that even though I can't make videos, that I will still move forward in making designs and, you know, writing up my patterns and things like that. And I don't know if you're aware, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or anything like that. And I'm not that great on Instagram, so don't just run to Instagram like I'm just, you know, spilling the tea and giving all my information, because I'm still not that active on Instagram, but you will see more of me there than you may see me here for now. But I finally released a pattern that I shared with you all last year, but I was finally able to release the pattern this year, and it was my buffalo plaid and plaits cowl and hat. So here's the cowl, and here's the hat. So I finally released this video. I finally released this pattern for both the hat and the cowl. It is available on Etsy and Ravelry. This pattern comes with a video tutorial as well. So if you are a little intimidated by color work or any of the stitches that I chose to use for this pattern, I do have a video tutorial that I prepared for you all so that we can work this out together. Okay, so that's what I have been up to a little bit behind the scenes. It is available to you now. I have a gift for you, but I'm going to tell you more about that a little bit later on in the video. But I just wanted to really show you guys this this set. And also included in the video is, why do I keep saying included in the video? Included in the pattern, I also provided a kind of like a coloring page or like a blank template of both the scarf and the hat, depending on which one you choose to get, so that you don't always have to do like the actual buffalo plaid red, black, and burgundy, you know, or red, black, and shadow color. You can kind of work out your own colors to kind of spice it up a bit and do your own thing. So that's what it looks like in your traditional buffalo plaid, but I just wanted to show you some other colors that I made also. And also this pattern is available individually or as a set. So you can buy each piece individually, or you can buy it as a set at a little discount price. So, you know, if you buy them both at one time, you save a little bit. You spend more, but you save at the same time. You understand, right? So, and here's the hat. So this is buffalo plaid green, and buffalo plaid green reminds me of Minecraft a little bit, but this is the buffalo plaid in the green, right? Then I have buffalo plaid in blue. You want to see it? Here we are. Here's buffalo plaid in blue. And I didn't put a palm on this one because I was still working on it and I ran out of gray. So here's the buffalo plaid. And see, I ran out of yarn right here. So I have to finish this portion right here. But here's the buffalo plaid in blue. And you know what this is? This is me playing with colors, figuring out the pattern, exactly how I want to release it, and how many times I've actually made it before I came to a conclusion of, you know, stitch counts and gauge and, you know, hook sizes and all of that stuff. But here it is in blue. I love the blue. Okay, and then I didn't make a cowl for this one, but I wanted to see what it looked like in brown. So here's one in brown, and this is me not weaving in my ends. But here it is in brown, right? So it can look so nice in many, many different color combinations. So that's brown. Then I wanted to take some pictures with my bike, and my bike is gray, black, and yellow, right? And so I was like, oh, I want to take some pictures with my bike, and so I made a yellow one. The yellow is a little off, but I ended up not taking the pictures altogether, but it was still fun to make. And here it is. So here's the black and gray with the yellow, and this one is like tweed, like some type of yellow tweed, black, and 2 shades of gray. This is two shades of gray with black, and then the tweed. So that's the hat, and here's the cowl, and here's what that looks like. So I have this set also. And then, oh, so I did mention the template. So like, to get away from, like, you know, the light color, dark color, black, you know, you don't have to do that either. And I think that's primarily why I wanted to give you the template. But also, I just made this swatch because I was working on something else. But I just wanted to show you this swatch so you can see that it doesn't have to be, it can be anything. And I was going to pair this with a very light gray as well. But like, see, you know, it's blue, it's like this cinnamony type of color, and like a mustard. And I love how those colors are even coming together. I mean, this is as far as I got, but you know, this is just this is something else I'm making. But I just wanted to show you what, you know, how, you know, unrelated colors can look great as well. But I have one more buffalo plaid set that I want to share with you all, because this one just it makes me so happy. So this is another one that I didn't quite finish. Here I ran out of yarn, and then I also you know, I ran out of yarn, and then I didn't have enough. I didn't have any in my stash, so now I have to find this color in the stores. But here's a buffalo plaid with the army green color. It's like this is actually Red Heart Thyme. I think that's what the name of it is. It's Red Heart Thyme. Thyme, thyme. That's what but I love how this one turned out. I love this color. And then here's the hat. You want to see what I use? So the hat has an embellishment. You can't see it because I pushed it to the back, but you want to see what it is? I made honeycombs. No, not honeycombs, pine cones. So it has like little pine cones on it. I think that is so cute. Only thing is, I'm not sure how I feel about this color, this shade of brown for pine cones. They're a little bit dark, but it was the brown that I felt popped better against all of these colors here. But yeah, so I really like that. So yeah, so those are my makes that I want to share with you all for today. What else do I want to say? Oh, so I have a little story time if you're interested. Bima and I did a craft fair in our community. Our community has a craft fair every first weekend in December, and it's a big to do. So from my understanding, because you know, we're still new to this community, we've only been here just over 2 years, and so we're still learning and getting the feel of the area. And I'm finding out that my area, I live in New Jersey, and my area is known for 2 things: the Land of Make-Believe, which is this super old amusement park, and the Christmas craft market. Like, that's what our town is known for. And so we almost didn't get in. Now, what's funny is we did the fair last year, and we were preparing to be a part of it this year, but we both were dragging our feet with putting in our application and our fees and things like that. So long story short, we put in our application very late, and there was no more room in the inn. There was no more spaces available. And see, I go to work, I pack my crafts, I craft at work when I can, and I do craft at home too, but not as much. But Mima's home, and she does most of her crafting, and she set herself a schedule. Like, she gets up in the morning, she helps get the boys out for school and things like that, and and then while they're in school, she goes to her craft space and she works, and she has her hours set for herself. So she's been preparing and making things all this year leading up to this fair, and for us to not get in was heartbreaking. And as heartbreaking as it was, I kind of like just let it roll off my back, because it was like, it's our fault, it's our bad, we put in our application late and that's what we get. Well, my husband was not having it. Okay, he was like, my mom's been working, like, I can't just sit here and just let her not be a part. Like, this is gonna break her heart. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be that devastated about it. But he's like, yes, she is. So long story short, he was like, give me the lady's number, or give me the lady's contact information or whatever. I'm gonna send her an email. And I'm like, no, like, she already said no, that's what it is, it's blah blah blah, so anyway, I forwarded him the email, the communication that we had and things like that, and he wrote her a letter. Okay, and when I say he wrote, like, not saying, I mean, my husband is very eloquent with words. Like, he's a smooth operator. Okay, and he fixed that letter in such a way, he pulled all the heartstrings of everybody in the place. Like, my mom, we're residents of this town, we've been, this is my mom's joy since she's been, these are her retired years, and it's her joy to to create and craft for this one market. All year she's been focusing on being a part of this one market, and for her not to be a part will break her heart. And he was like, and I know, it's a long shot, but if you can please give her a spot, because she's been working so hard, and she has 10 children and 27 grandchildren, and I just want to fight for the one person who's fought for so many. Like, he laid it on thick. Okay, and she called us back the next day. She was like, you know what, we found something for you. So they found us a spot. Now, it wasn't prime location provided, but you know what, it was a spot, and we were there, and we were there for 2 days, and we got to see the people got to see us. She got to display her things, and she made good money. So all's well that ends well. And there was another blessing that came about that, and I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to mention it, so I'm not going to, but just know that we were blessed. Okay, and on top of that, so mind you, this big fair, this big Christmas fair that they do, craft market, like, it really is nothing to sneeze at. Like, people, the displays these people had, it looks like mini stores all around. Like, and they operated out of 6 buildings, and people who lived around the kind of walking area amongst the 6 buildings, if they had a house there, they were pitching tents and selling whatever they sell off of their front lawn. So it was fantastic, because it's just just a community of people just walking around, and they had all things Christmas available for anybody who came to witness and be a part and shop and all of those things. And so we were in this building, and we happened to have a location that was in the basement. In the basement, it was a small space, so there was only 2 other vendors down there with us, but they were bigger vendors that people actually come to primarily go to see what they have. Like, they've been coming year after year, and people look for them. So that kind of helped attract people to our area. And there was a kitchen in the basement, and they were selling like macaroni and cheese, chili, hot dogs, hot chocolate, coffee, all of those things. So food attracts people too, right? So, you know, and we were right by the door. So you actually had to pass us by to leave the basement, to leave that space. So, you know, we got good traffic. Okay, so I'm always saying long story short, but I don't care. Long story short, we take turns just kind of walking up in the building that we was in, and just, you know, just taking a walk around, seeing who's in the building, what they're selling and things like that. So I go to walk around, and there's another crochet booth upstairs. So I'm looking at her display, and it's very beautiful. And I'm looking, and I see a Carie keyhole scarf displayed. So I looked, I was like, that's a beautiful scarf. And it was beautiful. I said, that's a beautiful scarf. And she was like, oh, you like it? Yeah. I was like, that's my design. And she was like, what? What do you mean? And I was like, I designed that scarf. Like, that's my pattern. And she looked at me. She's like your pattern, like on Etsy? And I was like, yeah. And she fanned out. Like, first of all, this is the first time I've ever had somebody like that excited face to face to like see me, meet me, touch me, like I'm a real person, I'm tangible. Like, she's like, oh my God. And like, we just chatted and things like that. We talked about pricing and stuff like that. And, you know, of course, I was getting hounded because Mima always tells me I undersell myself, and from the price that she had set on her scarves was significantly more than what I charge for them. Let's just say that. So anyway, we had a conversation about that, but like, it was just pleasant to, like, a pleasant surprise, and it was so nice to meet her. And turns out her name was Angela too. So that was also, so I'm like, I'm never gonna forget her name. And on top of all of that, we're community neighbors. Like, she lives in this same town that I live in. So like, I have a new crochet friend. I'm so excited. And so after I finished meeting her, we got all the feels out and everything like that. I go back downstairs. I tell Mima about my experience, and she immediately leaves me and goes straight up to her. And she goes to her. She's like, you're a woman after my own heart. And then they started talking, and they hit it off and stuff like that. So long story short, we have a new friend. And so we were talking about the mini scarf, because, you know, she had the big ones on display. And so that particular day, I could not find my business cards. I knew I had them with me, but again, the space that they did give us was kind of small. And being as though my husband fought so hard for his mother, I made sure that all her things were displayed properly first before I even put any of my things up. So, you know, my stuff was very limited. So I didn't even pull everything out the car. I just pulled out a handful of my things, some display items and stuff like that. So I didn't have a lot of stuff, so I couldn't find my business card. So when I went home that night, I made sure I had a handful of business cards. I put them in my money pouch and things like that. So when I got there the next morning, I went straight to her booth, and I was like, well, here's my here's my contact card or whatever, so that we can definitely keep in touch. You know, we can sip coffee and crochet. We can hang out. We can go to, there's a yarn shop in our community that I've never been to, and everybody was asking me, have you been to this place? Have you been to this place? And I have not been there. So I'm hoping that we get together and maybe have a hot date to the yarn shop. Angela. So anyway, when I went upstairs to give her the card, she had a mini displayed on her display. And I'm like, girl, I was like, you work fast. And I was like, I was actually coming up here to tell you that I have them on sale, and I was going to give her the coupon code so she can get it. And she already had it. And I'm like, you work really fast. Like, first of all, I was exhausted that the night, you know, I don't know how you went home and still crocheted. And she was like, well, actually, I was already working on one, and I was so far along that by the time when I actually bought your pattern and read it, I only had 2 more rows to do before I can convert it to the mini. So like, you know, she was done in no time, and it was so cute. And so, you know, that was the thing. So I made a friend, and that was awesome. So it was just, you know, it was a good time all around last weekend. And I just wanted to share that with you all. So I don't know if if Angela's ever gonna watch these videos or anything like that. But if you do, Angie, hey. And yeah, so that was that was this weekend. But I just want to tell you guys, I'm so proud of Mima. Like, she, you know, we were working on our customer service skills, on, you know, how to engage with our customers when they're in our booth and things like that. And you know, it was just good to see. And you know, we both had our own little projects kind of going on the side in our downtime, and you know, stuff like that. And you know, we just had a good time. And I'm just fortunate and blessed that, you know, we get along so well. We have so much in common, and we just genuinely had a good time together last weekend. So yeah, so that's that. I have another pattern that I'm working for you guys. So I'm going to save it for the next video, because we'll probably talk about it for the upcoming winter yarn YouTube hop. It's coming up, so I'm so excited. I'm very excited to share what I have for you for the Christmas yarn YouTube hop. And what else? Oh, I have a gift for you guys. This is kind of a Christmas gift, but not really. This is kind of a long time coming gift, but not really. This is kind of a I hit 3K and didn't even know it kind of thing. And I promise I will treat you guys better in another video in regards to hitting 3K, because it snuck up on me and I was not prepared. But I definitely want to celebrate our union as cousins here in these YouTube streets, and so I want to do that right. So just give me a chance, okay? But we're gonna work on that. But something dawned on me, and I want to show my appreciation to you all. Like, we're family, right? We cousins, right? And you know, there's like a, you know, there's a thing where you feel like, you know, when we're family and you have family that has a talent, like, you know, some people want that family discount. They want that, you know, that family, you know, connect, right? So I want to give that to you guys. So from now until forever, I'm setting up coupon codes in all my shops. Like, so whether it be patterns or if it's something that I have listed that I have, you will forever have 10% off of anything that I do, and that's the Cuzns discount. Okay, so I'm gonna have that set up for you guys. So if there's ever a pattern, and even if I sell them and give them away and offer discounts, you know, in select videos for a select period of time, you know, that'll be for that, and promotions, you know, to give to you guys. But most of the time, you know, when a pattern is released, you know, that first week or what have you, you know, we'll put a sale to promote and, you know, get traction and footage, you know, recognition, and, you know, get eyes and stuff like that on a pattern. But I want that to be available to you whenever you feel the need, whenever you feel ready. I don't want to pressure you into, you know, into doing anything that you're not ready to do. And so that's what I'm going to do. So starting today, it should be active and available for you. So if you're interested in anything, so even if it's a SAS bag that I have listed in the shop, you know, the 10%, you'll get the 10%, okay? And the coupon code is going to be cousin, okay? So anytime, you know, whether it's Ravelry for a pattern, Etsy for a pattern, or even Etsy for a tangible item, you can get it at 10% off using the code cousin. Okay, so I really wanted to do that for you guys. So Merry Christmas, happy cousinship, all of the things. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Okay, and what else? Is there anything else I want to say? Hey, so this is tomorrow me. I was going through the video trying to edit it a little bit, and I realized I didn't even offer a giveaway for the Buffalo Plaid set. So that's what I want to do. Do you want a copy of the Buffalo Plaid set? I hope so. So if you do, just write, you know what, I'm just going to pick anybody out the comments. So if you simply put a comment, I will pick a winner, or 2 or 3. We'll see. Yeah, let's do 3 for 3K. Let's do that. We'll pick 3 names to win a whole Buffalo Plaid and Plaits hat and cowl set. What's today? today's the 11th or the 12th. We'll let this run to the 16th. I don't know what day of the week that is, but that's a day I might be able to remember. So December 16th, we'll pick some winners to give away a set so that you guys can enjoy that. Yeah, so leave a comment and leave a thumbs up if you can. Okay? And yeah, and that's it. Okay, I think that's it. I hope that's it. I hope I'm not editing and be like, oh yeah, I wanted to say that, but I don't want to drag it out because I have a history and a habit of doing that. It's just because, you know, I haven't seen you guys in so long, and you know, I really want to spend more time with you all, and I hope I can soon. But oh, there is something else I wanted to say. I don't know, have you guys heard of the Television? Hosted by Parlez-Vous Crochet, Jamie, and Classy Kim. Well, they are doing like a YouTube live called Television, and they're having different small businesses come on their platform, and they kind of have like a live online sale. So I will be featured in that Television on December 30th. I believe the next one, I think they do it every other Friday night, like 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that's like 8 p.m. Eastern time. So they've had a few already, and they're fun. They're really fun. So it's on Parlez-Vous Crochet's channel. So even if you want to catch the replays to see how they're done, it's so much fun, and I'm so excited and happy to be a part of it. And so at that Television, I'll be selling some of these items. So you might see some of these things listed there, and so it'll be a good time. So it would be I would be so happy if you meet me there on December 30th at your time. So it could either be 5 Pacific time, 8 Eastern time. I don't know what the Central time is, but it'll be during that time. The next one is December 16th. You can go check that out. I'm not sure who all is on the panel, but I believe Ola Joe is gonna be on that panel on the 16th. So, you know, if you want to check that out, that'll be fun. I'm hoping to be there in the chat. So, you know, that's my plan. Yeah, so we can meet there. And yeah, and that's all I wanted to say. Until then, I believe after this video, it'll probably be my my winter YouTube hop video coming after that. And then, you know, then we'll be preparing for the Television. So that's what I have kind of lined up for the rest of the month in regards to being in the YouTube streets. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you all for hanging out with me, and I hope you made it to the end of this video. You know, all the things, like, comment, subscribe, you know, thumbs, all of that stuff. Yeah, I greatly appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. This is our Christmas section, our little mystery box cart. So I'm just at the event because we don't get to come over here. We don't get to see everybody's things because we just came before it actually opened just to see everybody's display. There she is. Mima. Here's the paper quilling. She's on this side today. Sorry. But she makes paper quilling ornaments. Yeah, she's over here. This bird. I got a whole
you have a quilling kit, and you haven't even touched, look at the kitty cat. Kitty cat buttons, cat and mouse. Gift. These are so beautiful. We were next to this stand at the last craft fair last year, and we were in awe. And she sells out pretty fast of these ornaments. Ooh. I'm sorry. All this time on one booth. Okay, moving on. Right, here's some woodworks. More art, and there's some more Christmas art there. Got some jewelry, candles and such. We have some gnome hangers. These look like ornaments as well. Look like they're knit. The balls. This is antique arts. Here. Good morning. Quotations over here. We have farms that make their own wreaths off of trees from their own property. Look at that gnome thing. It's like a gnome tree wreath. Oh, I like this barrel. That is pretty. Hello. How are you guys?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I had to say hi to somebody. Moving along. We have these displays here. Look at that, guys. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that texture. How are you? Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well, and you?
Good. Sun shining.
Oh, yes.
Gonna be a good day.
Ooh, look at this felt work, guys. These girls, these are fabulous. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at the pine cone ornaments. I love that. I'm sorry, I didn't even ask if I could record. Do you mind? I have a YouTube channel. I'm just showing everybody. Thank you so much. Whatever that is, she's working on. There's a lot of woodworking here.
It was like at times I was like, wow, there's a lot of people here.
Like,
It was really
this one is covered because they're not here yet. But then you have all these scarves and things like that. Look at these cutting boards.
I'm so glad it's your
Like surfboard cutting boards. Isn't that amazing? So it's like the sand and then the water, the waves. Oh, it's beautiful. There's so much talent at this fair. Look at this.
I'm hoping that
Marissa nailed it. Yeah, she did.
if I was coming, I would drive yesterday to tomorrow.
Right.
Drive their stuff.
We're hoping the same.
Then you have license plate, part stuff.
I mean, we're not like, it's not far away, but it's. know, you're kind of like, yeah, so right. Yeah, we're gonna talk that this year. Right. Because we have so much more product this year and so many different things. Well, she does. That's fine. Yes. My girl. I'm your sister, right? You're my sister.
Shape of the United States.
Yeah, so. Did you went to Paris? Yes. How was it? Yeah, it was same spot. All the skies are the same.
Yeah, they're in the same spot.
Were nonstop from they opened at 9:45, which I killed it. We're not ready yet. But
Instead of 10.
right. I need that extra.
Yeah, I thought I was done, but I ain't done. Look at this woodwork. Oh my god. Like, this is just a quick glimpse of the wonderfulness that is here. Oh, I remember this guy. I remember this photography. Yeah, look at this photography. This is, yeah. He was further in the back in this aisle too. Right. So good for him to be here. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Doing good. We remember you from last year.
Yeah, we were over there.
Yep. Got candle art, wax art. Got the honey. Good morning. Good morning. This is adorable.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Little nativity. Ooh, is this like paper mache type?
They're hard shell gourds.
Hard shell.
This is my random one
Yeah.
that I show people. Like
That's
kids, they want to know
awesome.
what's a gourd. I was like, yeah, it grows like a pumpkin.
Grows like a pumpkin. This one looks like a pear. Very nice. Very talented. I love it. Beautiful.
Keeps me busy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Out of trouble.
Okay, so now I know at Hobby Lobby who's bought all the nativity scenes.
I actually ordered them on their website.
You did?
Last year I bought some
Yeah.
at Hobby Lobby.
I have ornaments too, but they're just like little crocheted snow globes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. But that's fabulous. I like that a lot. Oh, the door gallery. There we go. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. No, don't mind at all.
Thank you so much.
You're down that way somewhere?
We're actually in the community center today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we missed our opportunity to get in here this year, but
Last year I was in the Grange.
yeah, okay. Last year we were in here, but, you know, gotta get in where you fit in.
Yeah.
It's a light. It's a light. Way back down there, there's a smile.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing well, and you?
Doing great, thanks.
Good. That's like that was mine like an old sewing table. See the
Yep.
thing? Yeah. Oh yes, I remember you now because I remember this indigo blue.
Oh,
Yes. Love it. There you go. Here's some crocheted knit wares. cute. That's an idea. And then on this side, we have more ornamentations. Ornamentation. Ooh. Come on, body oils and chapsticks and ooh, these are the things you can smell. The inhalers. Remember those? Yeah. Thieves oil spray. What's thieves? What's thieves? What is it?